If you are among the scores of people who have bought an electric scooter from Ather Energy, Ola Electric, TVS or Hero MotoCorp's Vida, you may have some money coming back to you very soon. But why is this happening? Why are manufacturers issuing reimbursements? Who are the customers who will be eligible for these refunds? And what does this mean for the two-wheeler EV industry in general? I will try and answer all of these questions over the course of this video, but before we get started, make sure to follow Car and Bike and hit the bell icon so you never miss out on an update from Car and Bike. In the last few days, 4 of India's leading two-wheeler brands, including Ather, Ola, TVS and Hero MotoCorp, issued statements about refunding buyers of their electric scooters. In a rare occurrence, these brands have decided to take retrospective action and return some of the money they've received from their customers. And this comes at a time when India is witnessing a rapid growth in the number of options available to buyers, as well as the sales of electric two-wheelers across the country. So why exactly is this happening? To fully understand the issue, we need to rewind to 2019, which is when the FAME 2 scheme for promoting EVs was implemented. When the regulations for the FAME 2 scheme were formulated a few years ago, the electric two-wheeler universe looked completely different to how it looks today. Back then, the authorities had zeroed in on an upper price limit for electric two-wheelers to be eligible for subsidies under the FAME 2 scheme. This limit was Rs 1,50,000 ex-factory. Now the scheme has worked beautifully. It has propelled sales of electric two-wheelers to never seen before heights since mid-2021. But last year, a series of anonymous emails made the authorities sit up and take notice. With the onset of the COVID-19 pandemic, businesses took a big hit worldwide, and prices of all kinds of raw materials shot up dramatically. Prices of battery cells skyrocketed, inherently making EVs pricier. Unsurprisingly, costs involved in making an electric scooter increased drastically too, but brands operating at the premium end of the market still had to comply with the FAME 2 regulations while ensuring they didn't exceed the price limit outlined by the authorities. In order to do that, these brands removed the cost of the charger from the vehicle's price, as the regulations didn't explicitly stop them from doing so. While the scooter's ex-factory price didn't exceed 1,50,000 rupees, customers ended up paying far more as they needed to pay an additional amount for the charger of their scooter. The extra amount varied from as low as 1 rupee to as high as 20,000 rupees depending on the brand they chose as well as the date of their purchase. However, in 2022, a series of emails from self-proclaimed whistleblowers reached the Heavy Industries Ministry as well as media houses, highlighting how this clever pricing strategy adopted by the 4 manufacturers was violating the FAME 2 scheme in spirit. As a result, the government asked testing agencies to investigate the allegations and withheld subsidies that were due to be released to the manufacturers in question. Over months, the subsidy withheld by the authorities totaled up to hundreds of crores of rupees, causing a liquidity crunch for the manufacturers. When questioned by the government as to why they were charging customers extra money for a charger that should logically be standard equipment for an electric two-wheeler, the brands were faced with a dilemma. But instead of choosing to contest the allegations and potentially delay the release of due subsidies from the government's side, they have chosen to issue refunds to customers. Those who have bought the S1 Pro from Ola, the 450 from Ather, the V1 from Vida and the iQube S from TVS over the course of the last 12 to 18 months are likely to be eligible for these refunds. But not everyone will be eligible for the same refund, as brands will only return the amounts paid by customers for the charger, and that amount has varied over time. Also, TVS will only refund the difference customers have paid in excess of 1,50,000 rupees. So if a buyer cumulatively paid 1,52,000 rupees for their scooter and charger, they will only receive a refund of 2,000 rupees, whereas the charger of the iQube S previously cost rupees 9,450. It is undoubtedly reassuring to see the government take a stand for the customer and help buyers get their money back. It's also clear that the brands have chosen to do right by the customer in order to continue receiving subsidies from the government despite not committing a clear violation of the regulations. Manufacturers now have clarity on what's allowed and what isn't, and buyers, of course, will be very happy to have some of their money back. A clear message has been sent out to the brands. Don't take the customer or the scheme designed to help you for granted. But there always remains room for debate on whether the government needs to relook at the regulations in light of what the ground realities are in 2023. What are your thoughts on this subject? Do you think the government needs to take another look at the regulations, or do you think the brands were clearly in the wrong for charging more for a charger? Let us know your thoughts in the comments section. Remember to like this video and share it with your friends and family who may just be in for a refund very soon.